It's official. Utah has a hockey team. But the big question is, what's the name gonna be?
Let's go, Mammoth!
And for many fans, the right answer is the Mammoth. But what do mammoths have to do with Utah? As it turns out, it fits pretty well.
So you want the Utah Hockey Club to be renamed the Mammoth. Well, we traveled down to eastern Utah to figure out why that actually makes a lot of sense.
The USU Eastern Prehistoric Museum houses treasures from finds all across the state. Dinosaurs and relics of past civilizations showcase our history. But the crowning jewel is this.
We have the Huntington Mammoth. It was found up Huntington Canyon in 1988. It was actually one of the most important mammoths known at that time and even still today.
And if it's mammoths you want to know about, paleontologist Dr. Josh Lively is your guy.
He's probably would have weighed about 10 tons. So much larger than a modern elephant, much larger than a woolly mammoth as well.
This is what's called a Columbian mammoth, much bigger than a woolly mammoth. And in terms of Utah,
mammoth fossils have kind of been found all over the state.
But this one is special.
This was found at 9,000 feet in elevation, much higher than any other mammoth previously. It's not even really fossilized. So when you look at the actual bones of this mammoth, they're actually the same composition for the most part that they were when the animal was living.
Being so well preserved that scientists were even able to extract DNA, which actually rewrote the book on mammoths.
One of the pieces of the puzzle that we learned from that study was that Columbian mammoths actually interbred with woolly mammoths, a totally separate species.
There were even arrows and spears discovered at the same site, proving
the first Utahns were interacting with these mammoths.
And while the one in the museum is a cast, the real thing,
so yeah, the cool stuff, mammoth and otherwise, is back here.
Is right across the street in their archives.
The two pieces of the lower jaw of this particular mammoth. Heavy-ish, but not too bad for me to lift. Here is the femur, the leg bone. So hip socket on that side, knee closer to you. There's the humerus, the upper arm bone.
And then we got to the cherry on top.
But this is the cranium, so the main part of the skull of our Huntington mammoth. Wow. So we've got a little bit of the tusk still preserved there in life position.
To see the real thing in person is a sight like no other, especially knowing how old it is.
The carbon date on this particular animal is about 13,000 years old.
With all these bones recovered, on top of rewriting what we knew about mammoths, it was largely complete.
Which has allowed folks that make casts of mammoths, gave them an opportunity to cast more of a single individual and then reproduce those casts for other museums.
As a finale to our journey to find out more about mammoths in Utah, I followed Lively up to the site where this one was found in Huntington Reservoir.
They were actually working on the dam right here behind us, and that was when the bulldozer operator hit the skull that we have in collections.
And of course, he had to represent.
So I am absolutely biased as a paleontologist. I would love to see mammoths represent our hockey team.
The crazy thing is, there could be many more Utah mammoths out there.
There's no doubt in my mind there are undiscovered mammoths right here in this area.
And with mammoths across the state as a part of our history, that might make it the perfect mascot.
Because it is something that is uniquely Utah and something that folks in our state should be really proud of.